This is WPDE News Channel 15 weather with meteorologist Ted King.
Good morning. We are glad you're with us on this Thursday, the 16th day of February. Another spring-like day coming up for today, also for tomorrow, but things go downhill as we head towards the weekend. More on that in just a moment, but no issues for the drive. Some showers offshore, and as we pan on out, little weakness out here causing those showers. That will stay offshore, and will be partly to mostly sunny today with some very, very nice temperatures. Starting out on the chilly side. Along the coast, the warmer readings here. Pawleys Island at 43 from a live pinpoint weather net. Myrtle Beach at 46. Winds are light across the region, and with that, there's been some good radiational cooling inland. Some temperatures here in the 30s as we head inland. Florence at 38, also Lake City at 38. Conway 41 degrees, and the airport hourlies around the eastern Carolina show anywhere from the mid to upper 30s to the lower 40s, getting well into the 60s, touching 70 across the inland areas later today, roughly mid 60s along the Grand Strand. Cooler though as you head to the beach locations, especially North Strand beaches where those winds more readily come on shore. There, water temperature about 50 degrees, so that certainly cools the adjacent landscape. And speaking of cool, yikes, 26 below International Falls, Minnesota. That is some mighty cold air there. Only 2 Great Falls, Montana, and no picnic in Denver at 13 degrees. Some of this cooler air has eyes on us, and it will arrive here over the weekend, but the coldest air will stay to the north. But until then, very spring-like readings. The story across the southeast this morning with 40s, 50s, and 60s showing up. Some snow flying in that very cold air. We're not concerned about the front, this particular front, where that snow is flying. You notice the air moving from southwest to northeast, taking this activity off to the northeast, so it's not moving in this direction. But out here off the Pacific, there's some energy out here. Kind of tough to see, but it's there. It will invigorate this area of low pressure, and that'll zip on up the St. Lawrence River Valley. That low will, and this front right here will be dragged on by here late Friday night, and that's going to send the temperatures a-tumbling for the weekend and for the early part of next week as well. Futurecast shows that pretty nicely. We're going to have a great day today. Again, not wall-to-wall sun, but very nice temperatures, and ditto for tomorrow. Things looking very, very nice. More clouds later tomorrow. But by early tomorrow morning, there's the front. That low zipped on up the St. Lawrence River Valley, and that front has eyes on us. By late Friday, still off to our north, so even on to Friday evening, things will still be very, very mild. But during Friday night, this front slips to our south. We get into a cool northeast flow and also into the cooler air on the other side of the front. So a whole different story as we head over the weekend. You'll see that coming up in the 7-day forecast. Mostly sunny skies at 8 a.m. On the cool side, temperatures in the upper 30s to about 40 inland, low to mid 40s near the coast. And for this afternoon, mostly sunny skies. Ah, yes, spring-like. Temperatures in the mid-60s along the Grand Strand. Again, cooler later in the afternoon, especially near the beaches, and about 70 degrees across the inland areas. Fair skies tonight. Could be some fog towards morning with lows of 45 to 50. And the next 7 days, here's what we have for you. A couple of 70s showing up, and then for Saturday, well, at least it'll be cool for the run anyway. Temperatures only about 50. And a chance for some off and on patchy rain on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday, cool, a better chance for some rain again on Monday. And the cool temperatures will be with us until the early part of next week. Hopefully, we get milder as we head towards the mid part of next week. Ding dong. Hey, it's time for Ted's Weather School, brought to you by Bell & Bell. Let's see the question. What do you have for me today?
Good morning, Carolinas. Hi, we're from Miss Carey's 4th grade class at Forest Brook Elementary, and we're out at our weather station. And Ted, we want to know why it's so cold at night.
So cold at night? Well, that's a good question. We'll start in the daytime. You have plenty of sunshine, and the sun radiates its energy down to the earth. The earth's surface absorbs that energy, so it's warm during the daytime. However, when the sun goes down at night, well, all that energy escapes back into space. And as that happens, as the hours pass overnight, more and more energy escapes, so you cool down. And actually, the coolest time of day is just after sunrise, after all this energy has escaped into space. That's why at the North Pole, you get 6 months of nighttime. All this energy escaping into space at the North Pole for 6 months. It's real cold up there, and even when the sun's up for 6 months at the North Pole, it's at a low angle, so not a whole lot of energy gets there. Conversely now, you've heard it say the clouds sort of act like a blanket. Well, that is indeed the case. The energy tries to escape into space during nights that it's cloudy, so it's often milder during cloudy nights. Heat tries to escape into space, but it returns back to Earth, and that's why we say clouds act like a blanket, because it keeps it milder on nights when there is cloud cover. Hope that helps you out, kiddies. And if you have a question, send it to Ted's Weather School, the address on your screen. And each Thursday at 6 a.m., I will do my best do my best to answer the question for the youngsters, Brian.
Very well put, Ted. Nice work today.
Thank you very much.
All right, looking forward to the next one. Ted, thank you.
This is WPDE News Channel 15 weather with meteorologist Ted King.
Good morning. We're glad you're with us on this Tuesday, 7th day of February. Chilly day coming up, and chilly weather is going to be the story for the next several days. And Live Doppler 15,000 shows rain, the bulk of it now offshore. This is the main batch that came on through here last night. 1/4 of an inch or less are the rainfall totals across the area. Still a little bit of lingering patchy light rain and drizzle here and there across the region, but the major part of the rain is done with. And back to the maps we go. We'll show you trying to get some clearing in up here across the upstate, beginning to clear out somewhat. However, lately these systems have been sort of lethargic as far as the clearing goes. The clouds have been hanging on, so I'm going to be a bit pessimistic about the cloud cover today. And even though we'll get rid of the rain, I think in general we stay mostly cloudy. By later on this afternoon, perhaps we start seeing some sunshine, and that would start across the PD and eventually late this afternoon across portions of the Grand Strand. Low pressure, the culprit for the rain, moving away, and you notice lots of clear skies across the Tennessee River Valley. That'll arrive here overnight tonight. Temps on the cool side. Low to mid-40s from our live pinpoint weather net along the coast. Pawleys Island, the warm reading at 47. And inland readings looking like so. Johnsonville at 42. Florence at 41. So, yeah, the moisture in the air, feeling chillier than the readings you see here. So you definitely need that jacket as you head on out the door. Cold up there in the high country, 20s to around 30. But low to mid-40s across the eastern Carolinas. Savannah, Georgia, the warm spot there at 52 degrees. Chilly across the eastern half of the United States, but not too terribly cold by February standards. A little chilly all the way on down to the Florida and the Gulf Coast region. We will remain chilly around here for the foreseeable future. And Futurecast shows later today, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that low with the rain well offshore, but still keeping some lingering clouds along the Grand Strand. So I'm going to go with mostly cloudy this afternoon, but before the sunset, I think we'll start seeing some along the Grand Strand. And no great areas of high pressure building on in. You remember the upper level flow now, it's building a U-shape that brings that cooler air down out of Canada. And one way it does it is by allowing these disturbances to roll along in that flow. And that's what these clouds are here. They're just another disturbance that will reinforce the cool air by midweek. See by early Thursday morning, clouds across the region. Not expecting any rain from it, just some clouds, because the Gulf of Mexico will not be able to import any moisture into the system. So it'll just be a reinforcement of the cool air, and we stay cool around here, again, for the foreseeable future. But today looks like the last day of any rain for quite some time. All right, the rain will be ending by 8 a.m. There might be a little leftover drizzle or a little patchy light rain here and there. Where it's not raining, it'll be cloudy and cool with temperatures in the low 40s. This afternoon, mostly cloudy skies. Hopefully we get some sunshine across the western sections by mid-afternoon, and late this afternoon along the Grand Strand. Temperatures only reaching the upper 40s for highs later today, and cold tonight down to the upper 20s to around 30 with clear skies. In the next 7 days, only 40s and 50s showing up here, mid to upper 40s to the low to mid 50s is the story across the area, and lows at night for everybody below the freezing point. Many nights down to the upper 20s. So keep the winter gear handy. You're going to need it. And hey, how about this? We're still giving away the free gas for a year. If you haven't gotten in on the fun, go to our webpage, WPDE.com, or you can send us a postcard. We're giving that away on the news at 6. And we're giving away the chilly weather here for the next several days, huh?
That, too, is free. The 20s there, not so good at night, but oh well.
Yeah, I don't know if that's such a desired item, though, right?
Right. We'll take it, I suppose, because we have to.
I'll work on the warmer stuff.
All right. Thank you, Ted. Ted, thanks very much. Well, folks, if you're in need of some help from the Salvation Army.
All right, here in the lovely community of Marion for the Bojangles Breakfast Club here at Main Street Cleaners. I'm going to bring the folks inside some Bojangles biscuits. This may be one time I enjoy being taken to the cleaners. Let's go inside. Talking to Hollis Martin, the owner of the business here, and a nice little business you have here. How long have you been here?
We've been here approximately 2 years.
And I guess business has got to be pretty good because folks always need their clothes cleaned, huh?
It's true.
I was always wondering about something, dry cleaning. How do you dry clean something?
It's a cleaning process whereas you clean without water and you use a solvent, a chemical of some type to clean.
Aha, dry cleaning without water. That does make sense. All right, a little on-the-job training here. You know, I could use one of these at my house for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hollis, why don't you let me take this home with me, huh? And just like that, your pants are pressed, huh? Not bad for a first-timer. All right, well, let's see if I can do this. I don't know. This is hard for me to do.
About halfway. Hold it over.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Ta-da! Now I just got to learn to do that in my house. Not only do we dry clean here, we also provide a great service, and that is attaching buttons to shirts. Ta-da! Well, I got my lesson in dry cleaning today, but I'm going to leave the work to the professionals now. But before I go, I'm going to grab a few of these. I'm always short of these at my house. From the Bojangles Breakfast Club, we'll see you next time.